In today's video, I'm going to teach you creating an infinite floor in Cinema 4D R25 with Redshift. Redshift doesn't include a built-in infinite floor like the standard Cinema 4D renderer, so the key is to recreate the same visual effect using a studio-style cyc wall, also known as a cyclorama. Think of it as a seamless backdrop, where the floor curves gently up into the wall, removing that hard horizon line and creating the illusion that your scene goes on forever. The goal is simple. Build one continuous surface that your camera can't visually break. In practice, that means a wide, smooth curve where the floor transitions into the wall with a generous radius. If the curve is too tight or the surface isn't smooth enough, you'll spot a crease or banding in your renders. Keeping the geometry clean and evenly subdivided helps the light roll across the surface without revealing the transition. For materials, a neutral redshift standard material with a subtle roughness works beautifully. Too glossy and you'll get distracting reflections. Too matte and the surface can feel flat or chalky. Aim for a soft, studio-like finish that supports your subject rather than competing with it. If color is part of the look, stick to a solid, uniform tone to preserve the infinite feel. Lighting is where the illusion really comes to life. Soft, broad sources like area lights or an HDRI give you gentle, natural fall-off that hides the curve. Hard, small lights can carve a visible line where the floor meets the wall, so keep sources large and close enough to wrap light across the surface. If you need contrast, add it thoughtfully on your subject, not on the background. Camera placement is all about control. Frame your shot so the edges of the cyclorama never enter the view, and keep the lens choice consistent with the look you want. A slightly longer focal length helps compress space and can make the background feel even more endless. Depth of field can enhance realism, but avoid blurring so much that you reveal gradients or banding. In Redshift, enable global illumination for natural light bounce and check your exposure and tone mapping to maintain smooth gradients. Render at a high enough quality to avoid noise on the background, since grain can expose the curve. With a clean cyclorama, a balanced material, soft lighting, and intentional framing, you'll achieve that polished, infinite floor look every time.